friend zone.
Yes, sir.
It should be friend seekers. Alright, hi guys. Thank you, I met Ian and Vince before, so Ian down here, Vince, yeah. So thanks very much for organising this. It's a wonderful night. I love coming out and talking to groups like this. Congratulations to all of you. I can't believe that it's a Monday night and school's finished and you're sitting here. So that's amazing. You're not all, if I was at university and it's Monday night, I was just getting straight to the bar. So that's great. It's wonderful to have you here. I just was having a little chat to many of you before, and I was thinking about myself. So many of you, as I understand, are from family businesses, and I think just about everybody I met has got a parent or parents who run some sort of family company. And I'm from that sort of family too, although a very different culture. I grew up in a town called Adelaide, which is halfway between Sydney and Perth, on the very southern coast of Australia. It's near, not very much at all, one of the most remote cities in the world. And my dad had a business. We were growing up in a house with all the business going on all the time. And I'm the eldest, and I decided that Dad's business sucked, and I wanted nothing to do with it. And so I went out, and he didn't want to let me take control. So I went out, and here I am, and I've started my own businesses, and I'm now doing a business here in the Philippines. Dad's still got his crappy little business in Adelaide. And it's a real transition, isn't it, from parents to kids. Now I've got a little boy who's got a brother who's 11, who's got all the potential in the world. I've got a little 9-year-old boy who's got a lot of potential with no interest. And maybe one day my business will be something that my kids will want to get involved in, or maybe my kids will just tell me to get started and maybe do better than me, which would be good. One of the big satisfactions is that Flatman now has been going for a few years, and it's a very good business. And I have these uncomfortable conversations with my dad now, where he has to begrudgingly concede that I've done a better job than him. So I'll keep going. His little business is still going. He's very old now, he's in his mid-70s, and so it struggles a bit. And I'm now helping to keep going, which is pretty difficult, seeing it's 5,000 miles away. So we're going to try to, obviously the goal of the family is to keep his business going until he passes, and certainly wouldn't want the reverse to happen. We want the business to go first. So we're sort of keeping the business going, and one day we'll just take it out the back and shoot it. So maybe you guys also have got dads around there running businesses, and I hope that your dads have got really big successful businesses and you want to go in and take over. Or equally, many of you I've been speaking to want to do your own thing, you want to be your own person, you want to go out and do great things on your own, which was very much where I was coming from. And I also wish you guys all the best. I'm flying to Sydney on Wednesday, and I'm meeting up with a guy called John Winnie, who's 29 years old, and he inherited a fourth generation business started by his great-grandfather about 110 years ago, and it wasn't doing very well, and he's had it for about 6 years, and he's doubled, almost tripled the size of the business just in the last 6 or 7 years. So he's 29 or 30 years old, he's got a business that's turning over 500 million Australian a year. So, that's off the back of the sacrifice made for 3 generations that came before him. So you don't always have to start your own thing, you can always take what you get from your family and just put your own mark on it and take it to the next level. Anyway, let's get into my speech. No worries. Okay, so I'm very conscious of the fact that I come from a different culture than you guys. And so all I can really do is just talk to you about it from an Australian perspective, because that's the only perspective I have. So I came to the Philippines 7 years ago. I had a business in Australia that was did okay for a few years, and then didn't do okay, so I sold out of that. And I moved up here to the Philippines because I saw the Philippines as a land of just incredible opportunity. It was a big risk. I moved my wife up here with my 2 little kids. So my kids are now aged 11 and 9, and they've spent more than half their lives now in the Philippines. I have to say, my wife loves it, and the kids love it. They're in a good school, they all have a good life, so that's important. And here we are. Just a little lesson. The business I had in Sydney wasn't doing so well, and I made a decision, which I have to say was one of the hardest decisions I've ever made, to get out. One of the things in business sometimes is that we fight and we fight and we fight and we fight, and we say we're not going to give up. And that ability to fight and never give up is part of what actually makes you successful. But also there are times when you have to give up, and you have to get out while you've still got something. So I made a decision to get out, and I got out with enough to start this business. And now, of course, Black Planet is a much more successful business than the one that I was fighting to keep all those years ago. So you've got to remember in business that, am I a businessman or a businesswoman? Then your priority is to do what's best for you. Okay? Not to just keep fighting if there's no way forward. So I've got to say it's the hardest thing to do, because when you've got a business and it's yours, you put your whole heart, your whole soul, and all your energy, you've got all your dreams all tied up in a business, to be able to sort of say, I'm going to get out of this business and move on to another one, is just incredibly difficult. It'll be the hardest thing. I hope none of you have to do it, but if you do have to do it, it'll be the hardest thing you ever do. I'm somebody who's incredibly grateful that I did it. It was the right decision. Anyway, so challenges and opportunities of entrepreneurship in the Philippines. Let's go. Okay, so what is an entrepreneur? Okay, I get all of these people all the time ring me up wanting to have meetings with me because they're an entrepreneur. And I've got to be honest, I'm very cynical about what an entrepreneur is. Often, an entrepreneur is somebody who's got a great idea, and we've all said, who here's got a great idea? Pretty much you, I reckon everybody here's got a great idea. Everybody here will have a great idea. And a lot of people think that having a really good idea is what makes you an entrepreneur. And they want to sit around, they want to call themselves, want to get a business card that says entrepreneur, and they want to sit around in Starbucks and drink lattes all day and talk about how clever they are because they're an entrepreneur. Well, in my mind, that's not an entrepreneur. I'm going to say that an entrepreneur is not the person who's got the creative idea. An entrepreneur is the person who can actually execute the idea. Ideas are worth nothing. They're important. I'm not saying ideas are not important, but they're worth nothing. What's important is the ability to execute on your idea. The difficulty is in execution. Really difficult in your business. Think about it. Any successful business changes over time. And the fact that the business changes over time means that the underlying idea that's driving the product or service that they're pushing to the market also changes. It's the execution that keeps you in business. Okay? So an entrepreneur is not somebody with an idea. An entrepreneur is somebody who has the ability to execute. My mentor told me this, said, this is a guy who I used to work for, and he made a hell of a lot of money. He was the CEO of a big American software company. And I kept telling him about all these business ideas. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make $1 million, and I'm going to get a pair of white shoes and speedboat at the Gold Coast. And he would say, look, if you want to get into business just to make money, then join the queue. And it's a very, very long queue. Who in this room, show of hands, who wants to make money? Everybody. Everybody wants to make money. Okay. There is nothing special about wanting to make money. Sitting there and saying, I want to be rich, I want to make money, is the most boring thing you can possibly say. Who cares? Everybody wants the same. It's pointless. And it's not enough to succeed. The desire to make money and the desire to get rich is not enough. What I believe is that you need to focus on how to add value to society. Now, I'm not talking about tree hugging, I'm not talking about all that sort of stuff, but I'm talking about society as an economy. How do we make the economic world or society, or whatever, however we define our world, how do we make our world, how do we make it a better place, how do we add value? And that if we succeed, if we do something, and society, which includes the economy, agrees that what you're doing adds a lot of value, then your reward will be money. So, at a really simplistic level, if you open a new bar, and that bar is just absolutely fantastic, and everybody absolutely loves it, and you've got a secret recipe for how to make a great hamburger or whatever it is, or serve really cold beer, and everybody thinks that bar is absolutely fantastic, then they'll come along and you'll make a lot of money. But your focus is not on the money, your focus is on creating the best possible bar experience. Now, Flat Planet is focused, as you can tell from the name, of creating a level playing field. It's creating an opportunity for small and medium business to access the high-value talent market in the Philippines that previously had been the domain exclusively of the really huge companies. So if you're an Australian or American business and you're as big as JP Morgan, you can afford to set up a huge office here. But if you're a smaller business with only 100 or 200 staff, the cost of coming here and setting up an office from scratch might be prohibitive. So Flat Planet was a way that helped small and medium business get access to the high-value talent market. That's the fundamental value proposition. It helps businesses be better businesses. The reward is to get money. I think in the future, as the global talent market changes, I think that Flat Planet is going to fit. It's going to be an employee brand. So we say, if you're, I know many of us in this room, many of you come from more privileged backgrounds. But if you think about the coming global crunch, we've talked about the baby boomers leaving the market, all this sort of stuff, a global shortage of English-speaking talent, then in the future, you would say, if you're a small child born in the jungles of Leyte, and against the odds, you've managed to grow up, and you've managed to get education, and you've managed to hold on to some kind of hope, some kind of dream, some kind of aspiration to build a better future for you and for your family, why shouldn't you be able to compete for a great job, no matter where it is on the planet? Why shouldn't the privileged child born in Western Sydney, with all the advantages that that brings, not at least have to compete with you for a great job, when they should be able to buy you out of water? No. So it's all about adding value to society, and then the money comes as a reward as a result of adding value. Very, very important. another way to put it is, how do I solve problems? You're successful in business if you solve problems and people accept your solution as being the best way to solve that problem. You've got to look for problems, you've got to figure out how to solve them. Okay, so I've been asked to talk specifically about challenges and opportunities in the Philippines, so here we go. What's the next one? Okay, so obviously the challenges are there's a complete lack of entire sectors in the Philippine economy. Now, everybody I've spoken to here has travelled, so we've all been at least to Hong Kong, or I think just about everyone's been to California or whatever it is. Has anyone in this room not travelled? I can't really answer that question, can I? But pretty much everyone here's travelled, and we've all seen other economies, and we've all seen how places like California and all these other places work. And it's really obvious here in the Philippines that entire sectors are just completely lacking here. A really obvious one, consumer credit. It's almost impossible to get for just a normal person here just to get a credit card or get access to some sort of consumer finance product. Very, very difficult. Obviously, huge in terms of a mass transit industry. Another one that's completely missing in the Philippines is trains. So, there's no tradespeople here. By that I mean people who have been to university and studied and they're qualified plumbers or they're qualified carpenters, and they work to a certain standard with professional tool sets and all these type of things. Here, the trades industry is just people who think they know something about plumbing and have got a hammer. Right? There's no quality control or certification around that. So all these things that I'm talking about are opportunities, but they're also challenges. Because if you want to open that great bar or that great restaurant, it's difficult because there's no logistics industry in the Philippines, there's no supply chain management. So how often do we go to restaurants, things, and sorry sir, there's no stock? Well, it's because there's no reliable supply chain management and logistics industry here. There's whole sectors that don't exist. In Australia, we've got companies like Influx and Toll Holdings and Border Express and all these kind of companies that all they do is move stock and product from point A to point B. Another classic one is fresh fruit and vegetables. It's almost impossible to buy high quality fruit and vegetables in Manila. One of the world's 5 or 6 biggest cities, and even if you've got as much money as God, you still can't get high quality fruit and vegetables in Manila. Huge opportunities, huge challenges, and each of these challenges actually make it difficult because access to finance, access to logistics, access to all of these different industry sectors, access to reliable tradespeople, all make it difficult to actually get started in business. Red tape. So I had to laugh at this article, sorry, I shouldn't say laugh, but I did. So this is October 26 this year, and Philippines, it was a celebration put out by ABS-CBN News, and the Philippines climbed 4 notches in the latest Doing Business report by the World Bank. The Philippines jumped to 99th spot out of 190. So, I try to explain that means that there's 98 countries in the world where it's easier to do business. That, sadly, is a challenge that everybody in this room is going to have to deal with. There's no way to avoid it. And I have to tell you, as an aspiring business person, and all of you guys have got mums and dads at home who run businesses, you have to know that the regulatory framework here is extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. I had a meeting with the Australian Embassy a few years ago where I forget the name, it was a secretary of some government department responsible for local government. And she said the great initiative for foreigners to help make business easier for foreigners. And the initiative was that many town halls, city halls, were going to have a special line so foreigners could queue up in a priority line and we didn't have to stand in line behind all the local business people. And I said to this lady, I said, look, I came to the Philippines with 20 years business experience, with an MBA from one of the world's best business schools, with a pocket full of Australian dollars, which are worth a lot more than pesos. And in my brighter moments, I like to think that I'm not entirely stupid. And I found it really difficult to build a compliant business here in the Philippines. Very, very difficult. I said, do you understand that the people that you're hurting most with all your red tape is not me as a foreigner, it's your own people, it's Filipinos. You guys are a little bit different because you've got the advantage of a really great education and you've got the advantage of coming from families who figure out how to do it and you've got a little bit of money behind you. But it's non-trivial and it's really important for a whole bunch of reasons we'll talk about next about why you have to run a compliant business. Okay, I've spoken here about corruption. I've used the word inalienable because it's a very strong word, it means absolute. There is a huge problem with corruption in the Philippines. And I'm not talking about the crocodile wanting 500 pesos. That's not what I'm talking about. It's really important that this is an issue that everybody here takes really seriously. Let me explain to you how I think it works. So this is as a foreigner coming into the Philippines. This is my view. Where do I start? Okay. There is a huge regulatory burden placed on business in the Philippines. It's 99th in the world. Every time you break some regulation or another, it might be a regulation that you never even knew existed. But every time you break that regulation, that's an opportunity. If you meet the wrong type of government official, that's their opportunity to ask you for some money. Okay? So, the only way to avoid that is to make sure you don't break any of the regulations. You have to be compliant, because if you're not compliant, you open yourself up for attack. It's so important. I know it's incredibly frustrating when you've got a really good idea and all you want to get out there is focus on your business and grow your business. That's all you want to do. But you have to go at the speed that allows you to be fully compliant with all of the regulations. The other bit of advice I'll give you is that if you get a reputation as somebody who is happy to cut corners, then you will attract the wrong people to your case. Alright? If, on the other hand, you've got a reputation as somebody who never cuts corners, then the wrong people will stay away from you. Okay? People are lazy. All human beings are lazy. So you have to make sure that lazy people don't want to spend time on you. So get your compliance 100%, never give in. Never give in to temptation. Always be strong. make yourself the most difficult target you possibly can and stay strong and build your reputation. In the Philippines, absolutely it's true here, isn't it? That your reputation is everything. Don't cut corners. Be a difficult target. Okay, so let's look at gaps in the market. So, an exercise that I sometimes like to do is I just sit in Manila, I live in Makati, so I just sit around in Makati. So, my whole life revolved around Starbucks. So, and I just look, you just sit and look, especially if you've travelled, you look. Let's have a look, and just look for opportunities. There's so many of them, it's unbelievable. So I've talked about logistics and supply chain management. There's no reliable transport, goods, carriage, courier system, all that sort of stuff doesn't exist here. You cannot reliably get a parcel from A to B. Every company has got message boys. Flat Planet's got 2. And they just sit around and run from place to place with envelopes. It's just hopeless. Why isn't there some sort of courier company that you can use to get from A to B? It'd be so much easier. The trades. I just think there's a massive opportunity here. Try to get a good plumber or a good air conditioning fixer-upper, or whatever you call it, or a good electrician. You can't get it. There's no such thing. There is a massive somebody. Just imagine for a minute if you had the brand, the Jollibee, the #1 brand, where you were recognised that your company and everybody who worked for you were the best plumbers in the Philippines. How much would that business be worth? It'd be worth a fortune. Can anyone name me the #1 plumber in the Philippines? No. Well, every other economy has got that. The #1 electrician, the #1 carpenter. All the different trades. There are hundreds of different trades. Sorry?
Jim's mowing.
Yeah, Jim's mowing is a great example. I don't think they're here either. I haven't seen it. So yeah, Jim's mowing. So in Australia there's a brand. Huge business. I don't know how much it's worth. I think it's a private family company, I think. Huge business. And they've branched out now into other handyman brands as well, based around different skill sets. There's a massive opportunity in the Philippines for that. Consumer credit. It's impossible to get consumer credit here. Just the normal, it's just really, really difficult. Good credit on good terms. Just nothing. I think on the bigger scale, there's no centralised payment processing system here, so there's no central clearinghouse that all the banks use. So trying to move money from one bank to another bank takes ages, and there's no standard process, and it's a real problem. Obviously, mass transit. The other one that just pops into my mind, imagine that you're a tourist here in Manila, and you've got the weekend and you're staying at some hotel in a party. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. There's no day tours. You can't go and do anything. There's that guy, what's his name? Seldra. There's the guy Seldra that does the walking tour down in Intramuros. But half the time you walk and you turn up and he's not there. It's just, all those hotels, the Shangri-La, the New World, the Holiday Inn, the Fairmont, the Dusitani, all those hotels are full of bored tourists with nothing to do. There's no one offering a day trip on a minibus to Guides. Okay? It's huge. There's no one doing a cruise up the river into the Lake Laguna. know Lake Lagoon is a bit of a smelly, like, I've done, I organised a boat to take me up there, but I'll tell you what, as a tourist, that's part of the attraction. What's different? People travel to get different experiences. They don't travel just to get perfect all the time, they travel to see things. There's a huge, the government spent trillions of dollars with getting tourists to the Philippines. When they get here, there's nothing to do. Huge opportunities. So I think, this is what I'm talking about the Philippines as a world of opportunity. It's just massive because there's entire sectors of the economy completely missing. Completely. If I was a young person sitting here now thinking about how to make my fortune in Manila, I'd just be like, you just wouldn't know where to start. There's so much opportunity here. I'm just going to say something about this. I think I just want to talk about business, about having a business. You've got to understand this is a big trap, a really big trap. And this is something we have to be, I think, not just the education system here, but also the education system in Australia also, I think, is lacking. Because we don't seem to study the arts anymore as a philosophy. The business is not you. When you have a business, you have to figure out a mentality where you separate the business from yourself. The business has got its own personality. The business has got its own needs. The business exists as an entity with just as many rights as you do. And this is particularly important when it comes to money. So one of the things I've noticed, and particularly for smaller businesses here, is that a lot of businesses run from what I call a single model, where there's no difference between the money that belongs to the business owner and the money that belongs to the business. And it's a real problem, because what happens is you make lots of money in your business and you think that you're rich, so you sort of go out and buy a car or, I don't know, go to the casino or do whatever your poison is. We've all got poison, right? We all do stupid things. So whatever your poison is, you rush out and do it, drink too much beer. And then you discover later on that your business needs a whole bunch of money and you don't have it anymore. So it's really important, I'm sure all of you who've got parents who run businesses understand the importance it is to keep the business and yourself completely separate. So I, for example, had to pay my rent 3 or 4 weeks ago, in early October. And for whatever reason, I'm embarrassed to say, I was 25,000 pesos short, and I borrowed 25,000 pesos from the business. But ever since then, I've paid it back. I've been deducting 10,000 pesos a week from my salary. So that's the discipline. Now, you might look at me and think that's stupid, who gives a crap about 25,000 pesos? But it's a really important part of the discipline of having a business, is that you keep all of these things separate and you treat the business as a separate living thing. It's not you, the business is separate. And don't mix up the money, keep the money completely separate. And have very, very good accounts. You've always got to keep your accounts just perfect. I reconcile my bank statements every day. Every single day. It drives the local banks mad because they only want to send it to me once a month, but you get on the phone and harass them and they get used to it. So that's it, I think. That's about it. So just to talk about, so just to finish on Flat Planet, and I think there's Q&A after this, but so we can talk about Flat Planet because a really important part of any business is culture. So when you've got employees, the employees come to work and they're going to work for you, yeah, okay, you can say, I'm giving you money, you've got to work. But like I said, money's not enough. If you want to actually build a team of people who believe in your business, who are prepared to go the extra mile, who are prepared to drive your business towards success, then you have to give everybody and make sure that the business is something that they believe in. People have to believe in business if they're going to be really passionate and really committed and fight for the success of the business. And that's what we want. We want good people who are prepared to fight with you for the success of the business. If you're going to succeed. But we're in the business we're in the opportunity business. So with each one of our employees is an ambassador for a professional Filipino culture. I say directly to my staff, about 150 or so, I say directly to them, do you want to come to work every day in the knowledge that the only reason you've got a job is because you're the cheapest labour available? Or do you want to come to work every day in the knowledge that your stakeholder in Australia or America or the UK or wherever they are, New Zealand, believes that you are the very best at what it is that you do? And everybody in my team says, of course, I want to be recognised for being the best that I do. This, by the way, is one of the problems with the BPO industry, is that so many of the jobs are just based on price. And then we talk about in our company, we sort of responsible for introduce other things, and we sort of say that in the Philippines, not amongst this crowd, by the way, you guys are not part of it, I'm about to say, but in the Philippines, there are so many people here in this country that live a life that is so much less than what it could otherwise have been. Not because they've let opportunity pass them by, but because they've never had an opportunity. The Philippines has got so much of so many things, but the one thing the Philippines lacks more than anything else is enough opportunity to go around. So every time somebody of that planet impresses a stakeholder in Australia or the US or the UK, New Zealand or wherever it is, they potentially create opportunities here in the Philippines. We sort of say that their job, the job of each one of our staff, is to make sure that all the people they deal with are boring people to death at dinner parties and barbecues on the weekend, saying how they can't believe how incredibly professional their Filipino workforce is. So we're in the opportunity business, we create opportunities, that's our value to society. Thanks, that's it.
Hi, so we're going to
we want the list of industries in the Philippines that are listed. There's one of the mathematics, the pictures, things like that. So out of all of those, which one do you think is the most important? Or the one that will move?
Okay, so that's the low-hanging fruit. So Tim wants to know what's the easiest way. So what's the lowest hanging fruit? Look, Tim, I don't know. As a foreigner, I'm not allowed to participate in certain industries. A lot of industries are reserved of our citizens only. I actually thought the easiest one to start off, like if I was a young, Filipino arts school here, to start off, I actually think the easiest one has to be the tourist one. Obviously there's a bit of bad press in the foreign media about, shootings and, everyone, Filipino telling everyone about off all the time. But that's sort of but that's a short-term thing. That's just a bit of noise. But when you don't need much capital, you've got to be organised. You've got to make sure that if the phone isn't always answered straight away, you've got to make sure that if you promise to pick someone up at 8:30 a.m., that you're there at 8:25. The rest of the world doesn't tolerate Filipino time. Everything has to be always perfectly on time. I know that's difficult because of the traffic. I know, but traffic is, the rest of the world doesn't accept us off. There's no excuse, you just have to deliver. But if you can figure out, I just think there's a huge opportunity. Like I've been going around to the concierge desks and getting a pretty nice brochure done. Because the concierge people must be sick of having people come up and say, what can I do? Or you can go shopping at Glorietta, or you can go to the bar and get a seat, or, that's it. So that'll be easy. You don't have to buy a bus, you can rent it.
Is it difficult not knowing the language? Is that ever in the way?
Well, I've tried to learn the language. I've been on the whole lot of success. I can sort of listen to talkback radio and kind of keep up with it. I'm not confident enough to speak it. I would say for a foreigner coming here, I suggest that it's worth making the effort for a whole bunch of reasons. I think around staff management, there's issues here in the few cultural, the office gossip is pretty extreme. So you have to sort of really get on top of that, and all of that's in the garden. So you need to know what's going on with the work. That's my view. That's advice to foreigners, not to you guys. You're already speaking of that. You know what I'm talking about, all the logistics stuff.
Yeah. For the people that you hire, what's the kind of profile that you look for? Like saying, do you hire lawyers, people who graduate, only people who graduate college?
Yeah, it's difficult. We've got like heaps of finance people. Heaps of finance people. One of the biggest, I'm being incredibly frank here, right? One of the biggest challenges is that a lot of foreigners think of the Philippines primarily as call centre work. And a lot of the people who work at call centres are very young graduates, like with an entry salary of like 16,000, 17,000 pesos. And they're hired primarily because they've got great English skills, not because of their grade intelligence. So with very simple jobs, so it's very repetitive, very sort of repetitive sort of jobs. And it's trying to really change the mindset because one of the things we've found is we've hired some really, like we've got some agents, if you want to call them that, people who work for clients, some of them are serious professionals. Some of them are on salaries of 130,000, 140,000 pesos. But, and I'm not talking just about computer developers, I'm talking about people in finance degrees, MBAs, and all this sort of stuff. So it's really about working to educate foreigners that the Philippines is not just a country full of just graduates, entry-level sort of graduates, but it's actually got this really professional, world-class, highly educated middle class that can match it with executives from anywhere else in the world. And from Planet's perspective, that's the talent that we really, are trying to sort of promote to the world. Is the aspirational, young Filipino executive with all the talent in the world. It's an education because you have to change the mindset of the foreigner. It's a very honest answer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Thanks to the speakers.